In this video, I will share with you about powerful tool to trade trades with big accuracy. I always take most of my profitable trades with that indicator, and it calls delta. Watch till the end because you will learn what it is, how to use it, and in what cases it's worthless. First, the most important, delta, it is difference between market sell and market buy. Let us break down shortly how it creates. Right now you can open a cell phone or platform on any exchange, Binance, Bybit, doesn't matter, and you can see only two things, that you can buy and you can sell, and you can open a trade with market order or limit order, and you can close a trade with market order or limit order. There is no other choices. That means if you press on your platform buy market, you will have positive delta. On most of platforms it would look like this, a green beautiful delta. When you press sell market, it would be something like this, red, on most platforms. But how does this stuff creates? Let's dive deeply. To understand it, we should cover this picture. When we open or close a trade, we always have next choices. When we do market sell, we must sell it to someone, because on a market you cannot sell it to to God, to nothing. Only God can create like everything from nothing. But in our reality, there always must be two sides of every trade. That means if I sell one Bitcoin, I must sell it to someone. And based on that, when you market sell, you sell it to limit buy. There are always two sides of a trade. And same oppositely, when you buy with market order, you buy it from someone who has limit sell. Example of a limit sell, this one is far common in our life. When you go to petrol station and you buy gasoline, there always some offer from that station that you can immediately buy a market. You can buy, for example, 1 liter, 100 liters. That's example for you of real life sell limit order. In the second part, I will explain to you why this stuff matter on real example. Beat is the end. Right now push like and follow. Before I share a real example, let's dive deeply how delta can look like on a chart. We can have two types of delta. First, it is a delta of a candle, which calculate delta exactly inside of one candle. Example like this one, you can see this green one, it is a positive delta, 400 millions. That numbers could be in coins, in USD, depends on your platform settings. You can see like this one, it was a candle with the biggest delta, and after that price reversed, biggest negative delta, and after that price reversed. Also, it could be in a different time frames, because you can see this 15-minute time frame, this 1 hour time frame. Same as for other time frames, it could be on different time frames. Second type of a delta, it could be in a clusters. It would look like this. For this one, you need a professional platform that I use. It is exactly this one. This one way more accurate, and this one really awesome for those who trade futures markets, especially S&P 500. I know a lot of traders that most of their strategies based around delta and cumulative delta. By the way, you can get my free templates about this platform that I use, tutorials, and my team will help you to set up this platform. In the link in description there would be a link to download all of this stuff. As a bonus, I will share with you additionally PDF about my strategies that I use with all of these order flow indicators. About clusters, the same. Clusters could be on different time frames. It could be on 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 hour daily. Depends what scale you look like. To get access to a cluster delta, you need to set up your clusters properly in this platform. Here you go to cluster settings, and you can see, for example, you set up delta, and you can see exactly difference between buy and sell in each candle. Like at this moment, you can see I shared with you additional two footprints, two clusters. By the way, I will add to your tutorial how to set up cluster chart. Exactly, it would be here. You can see at this moment you can have here, it is a beautiful volume profile. It shows to you a total value inside of each candle, and this one it is a delta, and you can see how this quite significant delta were entered exactly into a high, biggest delta were exactly into a high, and often the most negative delta would be at bottom. In the second part of this video I will explain to you why this happens. Once more, download free templates and tutorials how to use this platform, how to set up it, and also my team will help you with all my templates. I use delta in next cases, and you should understand that I use delta not alone, I use it all together and in whole system because I analyze this indicator for quite big period of time. Before I will share with you how I use it, one more question that's really important. Difference between delta and cumulative delta. Honestly, I use only delta indicator. The difference between delta and cumulative so simple, it just shows to you cumulative delta a dynamic. Delta shows to you what's going on with volume for each candle, and cumulative delta shows to you a dynamic. For some people it's better to use cumulative delta because in some cases altogether with other order flow indicators you can see big traps appear, something like that. But honestly, for me it's good enough just to use simple delta. As I shared with you, I use it with other indicators such as volume profile, open interest, and delta. I use it all of them together as a whole united system. That's why I also recommend you to use it as a whole system. Example for you at this moment, it is open interest. Why open interest is important for me? Here would be a video lesson what it is, because it shows to us whether people open and close trades. With delta you can understand really simple stuff. Open interest rise plus positive delta, it means we have buyers that with market orders open new positions. When open interest drop and we have delta, it is signals that someone got liquidated. Example here in front of your eyes. It is rise of open interest with positive delta. That means someone aggressively moved this coin. And have a look what's going on after. Open interest stay flat, but delta get dropped, you can see. That means some people here build short positions, especially retails, because retails in most cases they use market orders. And market absorbs them, and exactly after break from value. You can see this beautiful volume profile. It is exactly a value that was broken. As an example, even that had happened yesterday on Ethereum when there was news about ETF approval. Well, what happened with Ethereum? Here exactly into a high, a really massive open interest entered on both exchanges, Binance, Bybit, and it was exactly very high. And what price did exactly this opposite move to take the stop losses. It is a second pattern that I love. It calls trap traders. This one, of course, better to analyze at some important levels, as such as value area low, value area high. Plus, there must be rapid increase in open interest with no result. And this positive delta means to us that some aggressive buyers try to push price higher. Because of positive news, they got absorbed and price went exactly against them. The same happened on both exchanges, Binance and Bybit. You can see at this moment here on Ethereum. On Bybit was even better, really aggressive buyers that entered the market, but they failed, and have a look where most of them get out. Open interest dropped only on this low. That means those guys got liquidated exactly into a bottom. That's why never trust a market, because market in most cases liquidate most of the people. Another example, even here it was again super positive delta, super fast rise in open interest with massive volume, and price exactly went against it 5% to liquidate most of these people. Another example for you, again we have beautiful value, price tried to break out from this value, we had rise in open interest. We had positive delta exactly into a high, and what happened? Price exactly went in oppositely. That's example for you when someone big absorbed all of these buyers. And third one, really beautiful, it is the liquidations. I like this pattern really way more, especially with delta, because it shows to us where someone big got liquidated. Example for you, Bitcoin, have a look, delta on 15-minute candle were 5.4 thousand, which is quite big for Bitcoin, and you can see the price after that exactly dropped by 3.8%. What was the reason behind that? It was 400 million USD. You can see how exactly price took high of this range and failed to continue. Often when you will see a beautiful range and fake out from this range with beautiful delta, it would be a best signal to take a trade for coming back. And one more example, it is a cascade liquidation. When you see massive impulse on delta, record delta minus 352,000 on Solana, that's big. Often with a drop in open interest, and massive volume spike. Often after that, price will make a really fast recovery, especially this fast impulse. This stuff appears. Why this stuff appears? Because quite a lot of people that took long position in the middle of this range, when price go against them, they forced to close their position with stop losses. And when they close their position, they sell with stop losses or liquidation. They do it really fast. Because of that, open interest drops, and because of that, really big negative delta appears. Friends, I know that this examples, it was really short one, but you need a real practice and you need to dive deeply how to use it. That's why right now I prepared for you a deep video lesson about our real trades that we took for you to understand how to also use all of this stuff together. Watch it and enjoy. Love you, my friend.